Go Bills.
Yo, what's going on, Bills Mafia? Welcome back to Mafia Talk. It's your boy Julian J. Mafia, and as always, you already know who Big Cuz is.
What's going on?
That red, white, and blue. Let's fucking go,
Yes,
man.
sir.
We came up with a bad loss. I mean, I don't even call it bad because, I mean, it was still a great game for our backups, but we talking about Bills versus Ravens.
I like that. We
talking about Bills versus Ravens right now. We over there. Let Miami celebrate their Super Bowl. I mean, all respect, prayers up for Tua.
That was
way. I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I mean, genuine respect and prayers for Tua. I mean, goddamn, we don't.
When you seen his hands off, like
he was throwing gang signs up the west side. He died. Like,
somebody messed up there. Somebody messed up.
Yeah, somebody need to be held accountable. I mean, we got some fucking Bills Mafia members, man. Fuck y'all and shame on you.
Nah, we don't do that over here.
For Tua being out. I mean, we don't want to see that. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what team you rep. We all football fans, and we do not want to see that happen to any player on the field when they looking that fucked up. I mean,
the only person I don't care about.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the only person it's probably bad to say it, but if Brady got hit like that, I'm like, fuck him. He been kicking our ass for 20 years. Fuck him.
But nah, man, God forbid if that happened to Josh, I mean, we don't want to experience that, and we don't want to hear the opposing team fans acting like that. So number love, man. We want to give up number love and support to Tua, his family, to the Dolphins, man. You don't want to see that. We was able to win that game with Tua in the ball game. We were still willing to win that game, but we fell short. It is what it is. We ready to move on. It's only week 3. We ain't crying. We only upset about our fucking laundry list of injury players. That's the only thing we worried about.
You know what? But not, like we said, we do into the Ravens. We might get some boys back though, man. I mean, shout out to Dane, man. Seeing him, man.
Yeah.
Like that was huge.
Don't rush him, but he a soldier.
I feel like if we can get Poyer back there, like I'm not gonna say I don't care who else gets back in the who else comes back.
Right.
I feel like if we could get Poyer, I think we'll be okay. Because Johnson can handle it. We got Saran. We got some boys. It's just that veteran presence back there, that all-pro presence back there.
Boys who've been there, done that type of shit. Who's been doing the shit for like.
But the confidence that Poyer it feed you know what I'm saying, like Jaquan Johnson, he could feed off of Poyer because I got OG back there with me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole different animal when it's Johnson and Hamlin. Or Hamlin and, it could be Hamlin and Poyer, Hamlin, Johnson and Poyer. Just knowing that, I got OG back there with me. We good. I just got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I mean, but when you got a backup and a backup supporting each other, I mean, it gets a little tough. I mean, but at the end of the day, we still was 2 points away from taking that game away with 5 starting DBs out of the game. Not just DBs, but Ed Oliver, Jordan Phillips, Trey White. I mean, the list goes on. Poyer, Hyde, Dane Jackson. I mean, shit. That's a lot of players to be off on the start defense, and we still made it a close game. So, Dolphin fans, I wouldn't say respect because y'all getting out of hand right now. Y'all making
getting out of hand.
Multiple diss tracks. I mean,
really
boasting y'all up, talking about they the new best NFL team in the league. Like, are y'all serious? Y'all ready to crown that? And I got a big problem. I know we touched on that last episode, but it definitely boils my blood when
especially when
they just did it in 3 games and you already propping them up to best NFL team in the league.
Nah.
You've been doing it for the past 3-4 years, and then now you want to crown the Bills. Now you want to crown Josh when he's been doing the impossible for the past 2-3 years. I mean,
in my opinion, man, listen, Dolphin fans, y'all beat us. We'll tip our caps to you. Y'all got us. But let's not sit here and pretend like y'all. That's the first time y'all beat us in 8 games.
Yeah, 2-8
Like,
against Josh.
chill out. Like, chill out, man. Like, let's chill out.
Go ahead, finish, but man.
You know, I feel you, because I feel the same way. Like, I've been reading some stuff, and I don't comment because I don't want to deal with the notifications and all that during the day. But it's like in my head, I literally just be like, yo, this is the first time y'all beat us in 8 games. Like, chill out. And you shouldn't even have beat us. Because if you play a healthy Bill squad, we smoke y'all.
But y'all should have beat us. Y'all should have beat us.
Yeah, y'all should have. If you're supposed to be good, you should have beat up Bills team.
Yeah. But yeah, let's not dwell too much into that, man. Because we already getting hot right now. Yeah. So let them, I mean, y'all could have still done it against the Bengals and y'all didn't.
Nah.
Y'all didn't. So
to get into the Ravens though.
Else if y'all could.
To get into the Ravens, I got my man Devin Singletary jersey on today.
My man.
And just because I'm trying to, I need a run game, man. Something. So Bills, y'all can't let Josh Allen throw, like, you can't expect this guy to put it on his back every game. 63 throws is way too much, man.
40 minutes of offense.
Like, come on, like, we got to do something. Enough of this 3-back bullshit. Like, just if Singletary's running good, let him run.
Please.
Moss got that 43-yard run. Let him run. He's hot. Like, go with, like, enough of this.
Worried about like committee. Oh, what you get one drive, the next drive is him, the next drive is yours. No, let them warm up. Let them get a feel of the defense and how they're lining up and how they're attacking. Let one running back, whether it's Singletary or Moss, at least start one of them for the half. Instead of doing it every other drive, do it for a half. Give Singletary a half, give Moss a half, and a little sprinkle of Dalvin or of a Cook. But I don't know.
You know, Singletary had like what? What did Singletary have last game? Like 8-9 catches, right? Coming out the backfield.
Receiving leader.
Do you know how many times me and my boy we watching the game and we looked at each other and was like, "Yo, imagine if that was Cook. He would have been gone."
Cook looks scared. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, Cook definitely looks scared. You right.
Right now.
You right. I agree with you on that. He looks
respect, and I'm not hating on the man, but he does not look ready. Every time I see him with the ball in his hands, he don't look ready for the NFL.
I think that first fumble got him
in college, but I don't know. He just doesn't look ready. Maybe I don't want to sit him for the year, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's difficult with that being said, because do you want to give him more snaps to get comfortable or less snaps because he's not comfortable? We don't know.
I like the way they're kind of using him right now. Like, obviously, the coaching staff sees something too, you know? Because if not, he would be used more. So I just think when it comes to this week, like, dude, Lamar Jackson's hot. Like, we gotta. That's
points up.
We have to score. We're gonna have to score if we're gonna win this game. And the big thing with us and the way we were able to stop Lamar the last 2 times we played him is because we had those 2 all-pro safeties back there.
Yeah.
And they knew how to read certain shit and to keep contained. And it was just, that's what we got to do with Lamar. You got to keep contained. Don't let him break contain. It doesn't matter if you sack him. Just keep him in the pocket. Yeah. Keep him in the pocket. You White double people. Cover. Oh, hi, wife. You double cover. If it's me personally, I'm double covering Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
And or this is what, you know what? Why did we draft Terrell Bernard? Maybe this is a Terrell Bernard game. He was drafted to cover those kind of tight ends. Maybe it's one of those games. But if it was me, I'm double covering Mark Andrews, and I'm going to make these outside receivers beat me because I don't think they can.
That is the difference with this game now, that Lamar is a more respectable quarterback. I mean, he's always been a good quarterback, but I feel like he's more respected now as a quarterback. He's obviously, his main gun is running the ball. I mean, he fucking his angles and his cuts and the way he runs the ball is damn near better than any running back in the league right now. I mean, who the fuck is best back right now? You could CMC or Alvin Kamara or King Henry. But I mean, as the best runner, Lamar been doing it consistently. As a quarterback position, it doesn't get better than Lamar, honestly, in my opinion. But that is his strong point. But he's also becoming a phenomenal quarterback. He's always been a great quarterback, but that's just another tool in the tool belt right now. So how can we stop that? I mean, when it comes down to when we face Patrick Mahomes, stop chasing the man. Because when you chase them, they strive. And that's when the play develops more. Contain. Don't push them out of one spot to another. No, keep them in that pocket and hope that our secondary could contain them and give them a short yardage. I mean, it's tough now without our all-pro safety tandem in the backfield right now. Hopefully we can get Poyer in there, but he's still questionable as we speak. We still got rookie cornerbacks playing the position. I mean, we drafted Xavier Howard, a veteran. Sure enough, we get the injury report. He's not going to be able to play.
Xavier Rose.
Come on.
Xavier Rose.
That's a Howard. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's cool because that's the Dolphins corner. So, like, I mean, I get why you said it. But, yeah, I mean, for me, man, Josh is – and it's going to come down to, like, okay, so Miami had that blueprint where they blitzed Josh and they didn't give up the deep ball. They didn't give up the big play. So does Baltimore follow that game plan?
They had 8
and if so, Ken Dorsey has to come back and say, all right, if you're going to zero blitz us or you're going to blitz, and then we got to – I mean, we took advantage. I mean,
why did we have an answer? I mean, we played a full game. I mean, yes, Ken Dorsey, yes, you're a new head coach. But how come you didn't have an answer for that all-out blitz? They had 8 people in the box.
They had a little bit.
3 defensive backs in coverage. How come there wasn't a play to be developed where Dawson Knox would be incorporated? Where the fuck is Dawson Knox? Like,
I agree.
They're talking about, it's a tough season. Your head is not in the game.
I'm trying to not get there with him, but like you're right.
Professional fucking football player. All respect to Dawson Knox and the Knox family. And I do not want to say fuck that, but it gets to a point like, that was his brother though, man. Put that to the side. And I never experienced, and I hope I don't experience that. So multiple years in the league. Anyways, I don't ever want to experience.
We never know. You never know how that. You never know. That was his little brother.
People take it different ways, and maybe that is fucking Dawson Knox up. But at the same time, you need to put that in a place. And then you're a professional football player, and it's not like he's lacking. He's not lacking this season. He's not getting the targets. So it's either Josh is not looking at you or you're not getting open. But Dawson Knox, we just paid you. We need you to ball out. We need you, bro. Like you're healthy right now. We got a lot of Jay Davis. You're out. We got a lot of people out. We need you.
In Dawson's defense, I mean, if Josh doesn't throw on the ball, there isn't really much he can do.
Yeah.
I mean, that for me with Dawson, it's like, I get it. Like, I mean, we never know how that's really taking its toll on him mentally. Yeah. And maybe the Bills are taking that into consideration too. But when I was talking about the blitz thing, we did take advantage of it, but it was just a Singletary in the backs.
Not as much as the Bengals did, because when I was watching that Bengals game, they were still sending the same package, but quick out pass, Bengal or
it was there.
It was outside receiver because the cornerback was playing 10 plus yards away from him. So he's able to throw the ball off and get at least 5 yards.
But it was there. I mean, the reason why we don't think it was there is because we lost. Okay. It was there. I mean, let's be real. Josh threw for 400 yards. Like, I mean, 2 touchdowns, 400 yards. I mean, I get what you're saying, but you look at it differently with a loss than what you do with a win. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Like, the plays were there. What I was saying is how can we scheme it up to beat them deep on those cover zero blitzes?
We took no shots.
But the offensive line, that's because Josh was under duress. The offensive line, when you got guys shuffling in and out because they're dehydrated.
You don't have your backup center and then the third string center?
Your third string center. We ended the game with the third string center.
Yeah. you only have 2 starters, and that's Deion Dawkins and Roger Stafford, and they overheating and tired. So yeah,
the whole right side of the line from center to right tackle was in and out the entire game.
The fucked up snaps. I mean, people want to challenge Josh about the halftime call. Why the fuck did you throw it out to Diggs? I mean,
well, I know why.
Hold on.
Because there's a rule. There's this weird rule in the NFL. Like if it's not clean, it's intentional grounding.
Yeah,
he couldn't. Once he bobbled that initial snap, he couldn't because they would have called intentional grounding. They would have lost the down, and it wouldn't have mattered anyways.
Yeah.
So he did what he had to do. Do I agree with him just throwing it up to Diggs? Because that could have been a pick six easily.
But it could have been a touchdown if he broke loose.
Right. So like I get now. I actually looked that shit up a little bit, but anyways. That's why that I was reading some shit and they were saying that's why he didn't. Even McDermott, I think, said it too. McDermott said it once you fumble the snap and you didn't get if you throw it down, it's intentional ground.
Yeah.
And I think Josh knew it, so he just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just throw it to my best."
It was a couple snaps throughout that game too, so it's hard for a quarterback to get comfortable when he has to worry about a snap. When a quarterback is comfortable in his formation and in the pocket, he doesn't have to worry about a snap. But when he's worrying about like, oh, I can't focus on everything else, the first thing I need to worry about is getting a clean snap and holding this ball. That's microseconds taken away from his next look. Where he has Mitch Morrison there, like he already knows the ball's getting snapped right here, shotgun or right under center. He knows it's gonna be a clean handoff. So that's one thing he's not worrying about. I mean, all that thing coming to factor. I mean, matter of fact, fuck that Dolphins game. We over that. We already talked about that last week or during the middle of the week. We already talked about that. I don't want to seem like we dwelling too much or really worried because we not worried. We was just a depleted team. We ended the game with 4 receivers. I mean, Steph Diggs will go out for one pass and then hop over to the sidelines to get a breather. I mean, every white man on the Bills team was red midway towards the game. I mean,
yeah,
it was. Josh was the only person that stood in the game 100% throughout the whole entire game and over 90 snaps and 60 throws and 40 minutes of play. He still couldn't close. I mean, people want to talk about, oh, Josh Allen choked with that pass. I mean, it's kind of hard to perform when you're literally exhausted. And
well, they did have to have x-rays on his hand. From I seen something where they said his hand was numb for the second half. I mean, I don't know, but it could have happened. But like you said, man, let's get back to the Ravens because
we're talking about Ravens. So how does the Buffalo defense stop Lamar Jackson? Tell me. How can we limit him? We can't really stop him, but how can we limit him?
You got to keep him in the pocket, man. You got to keep him in the pocket. Take away Mark Andrews, and then at that point, you live with it. Yeah. Like, he's a great player, man. So it's like, at that point, like, if you can limit Mark Andrews, if you could take Mark Andrews away from him, that gives you a better chance. You got to keep him in the pocket. You can't let him break contain.
Right.
And if it's me, I'm having a quarterback spy every play, or at least every other play. So I'm passing downs, I'm spying the quarterback with somebody. Right. His job is follow Lamar. Wherever Lamar goes, he goes.
So do you want to play spy or just straight zone?
I'm playing spy. I'm playing zone with a spy. Okay. And on the passing downs, obviously, you know what I mean? Like, but man, that's something you have to respect the man and his wheels.
Yeah, because Lamar Jackson, he's having a phenomenal season right now. He's on MVP status. The way he's balling out.
Him and Josh, 1-2 right now.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. I mean, it's already goes unsaid. Josh Allen's on his own.
I mean, Josh leads the league in passing right now.
Only player with 1,000 yards right now, even with that Thursday night. I mean, no, Tua did he? I'm pretty sure he probably broke 1,000 yards because he was right behind Josh. But
maybe
he don't got speedsters to get that yak for him. So I mean, still got them yards, but how much yards did he throw? Really?
Yeah.
But go ahead. Before I dive.
No, I was gonna ask you. So, who you think? Who's your breakout players? Like, who you think?
We could dive into breakout players real quick, but I just want to get through the injury report. I mean, we got a laundry list for the injury report for our.
Yeah, we know who's on the injury report. Like, nothing's changed since last week.
But one thing with Ryan Bates, he was full on Friday, so I'm very happy on that. We should have a lineman, an active lineman on the joint. Christian Benford, he's gonna be out for some time. They're talking about after the bye week. So after week 7, we get him.
Leslie Frazier said, "Hope fingers crossed we get Trey White back soon."
Yeah, that's who. After week 4, after this game, that's when we evaluate Trey White.
Pittsburgh.
If we want to sit him longer or if he's good to go. So I still don't want to force him, but we kind of do need him.
Either it's Pittsburgh or it's Kansas City for sure.
Well, for Pittsburgh, I feel like we don't need him for Pittsburgh. So Kansas City,
it's Kansas City for sure. Yeah. If he doesn't play for Pittsburgh, he's playing for Kansas City.
Right.
If he's ready, if he's 100%.
Absolutely. So Gabe Davis still questionable. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have him inactive.
He practiced today. He said he was gonna play.
He was limited. We got limited for Friday, so we'll see.
Yeah, but on my way home from work, I was listening to GR and Sal Capaccio said Gabe said he was gonna play. He should play.
Got you. Because he played last week, ain't really doing much. He dropped that touchdown.
I think he was hurt.
He got something to prove.
I don't think he dropped that touchdown, but that's another.
Okay, we're over that.
Yeah.
Deion Dawkins. I mean, illness, not COVID related. Full. Who else? Stephon Diggs did not participate. Vet rest, so he's straight. Yeah. He's just suffering from heat. Dane Jackson. I mean, got that fractured. No, that was Benford. Dane Jackson. I mean, he came out with the red contact jersey. He looked like he's ready. I mean. Play him is questionable. I don't want to force him, but if he's ready, let's ball out.
We kind of need him.
Yeah. But Dane Jackson, I mean, he'd been practicing after with that scary hit from Tremaine Edmonds. I mean, he is still on the field that week with the neck non-contact injury, and he was with the red jersey, and he still was balling out this week. He balled out full contact, so we very much well can see him in this game. Dawson Knox, back and hip, limited. He's still questionable. See what Dawson Knox got if he's able to. I mean, that's our only tight end other than Sweeney. Quentin Morris.
Quentin Morris. I like Quentin Morris.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I like his potential. I'm not going to lie. But listen, if Gabe can't play, then we might get an Isaiah Hodgins.
And I'm waiting for it because that's one thing I told my boy, Jay Spence. Shout out to the King, man. Tune into the Code of Conduct. But my boy, I mean, we're talking about it like, yo, Hodgins. I mean, dude, when can we see
I like it.
You was graded higher than Gabe Davis when y'all was drafted, but with your shoulder injury, you had to sit out. You've been sitting the bench for the past three years. Still barely.
You might still see him, though. You might still see him because Kumarow's out.
Kumarow's out with a high ankle sprain.
Yeah, so, I mean, if they want to go, like, special teams-wise with the Kumarow replacement, I don't know if Shakir plays special teams.
And that's another one. We want to see Shakir. We want to see the rookie. Every other rookie we had been balling out.
He should have been blessed last week.
Bernard, Elam, they all balling out. I mean, I've been saying it on my one show with Horns of Hooves. Shout out, man. Let me give a quick shout out to Horns of Hooves Entertainment. My boy Tommy and Bobby over there with Buffalo After Dark, man. We was talking about over there. Elam, his first 66 snaps of defense only allowed 50 yards of offense.
Him and Bedford they've both been playing solid.
No touchdowns. But you're averaging less than 1 yard per snap. That's fucking phenomenal. Step up, man. I mean, not step up, but keep going. Keep going, Elam. You're not getting enough talk by him, man. Sometimes that is a good thing when your cornerback isn't talked enough. They balling out. They locking boys up. They locked up Waddle and Hill, they still got the W, but I mean, they locked them up. They was averaging 350 yards per game.
Tyreek Hill 8 last night.
8? I mean, yeah.
He had like 10. He had like 10 catches for like, like I'm just saying, like, if we could do what we did against them with our pretty much our second
rookies and backups. We did that with rookies and backups. There was one play that made them win, and that was because Jaquan Johnson. I talked about the last play, and I'm going to dive in it real quick. Jaquan Johnson still want to play outside towards the sideline when he had a cornerback, and there was no other player on offense going to the side. You only had one player going up the middle of the scene, and that was Waddle for that 3rd and 22 play. But whatever.
No. I mean, yes, but no. There was so much more to that play, and there was a reason why he was out of position.
Okay.
I mean, if you like, Hill ran a route to get him out of position, and he bit on the Hill route. I mean,
we talked about
Poyer and Hyde don't make those
mistakes. We're our expectations are so high. I don't blame them. It happens. Yeah. I mean, you're not really. I mean, they play. I still gave them props. They play phenomenal to be the next one for rookies and backups. That out of 90 snaps or 90 games or whatever that Poyer Hyde played, they only missed 2 games. I mean, for y'all to fucking step up, like, man, shout out to Jaquan Johnson and DeMar Hamlin. They fucking played phenomenal. I don't care if we lost by 2 points. Yeah, still, I mean, it was up for the offense to put up them 30, 40 points. I don't blame the defense whatsoever for it to have 5 missing starters. Next man up. The whole completely different defensive backs got balled up and averaged and limited up to 21 points. Yeah. They balled out. It was the offense that lost the game. There was so many. I mean, like I said, I don't want to keep diving into that Miami game, but I mean, the offense puts up 30 plus points and we didn't. We only put 19. That's why we lost. It's not because of the defense. The defense did what they did. Point blank, period. Now that I look at it, I mean, can you agree or disagree? It was the offense that lost.
No, I mean, I mean, the offense got to score. We put up the yards. We just got to score.
Yeah, but that's over with. That's in the books. We still dwelling on injury report because we got Jake Kumro. He's out, high ankle sprain. Cam Lewis, forearm to knee. Yeah, forearm and knee. Limited. Yeah, full on Friday. So I'm pretty sure we can see him. But Mitch Morris, questionable. Justin Murray, offensive line, questionable. Ed Oliver, questionable. What? Jordan Phillips, he's out. Jordan Poyer, out. No, Jordan Poyer, questionable. Actually, limited all week. And then Roger Stafford, vet rest. So that's the injury report right there.
It is what it is.
The biggest one is Jordan Poyer. Do we see him? He's questionable on Friday. Do we see him active on Sunday?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's encouraging that they didn't rule him out today. I think it's encouraging, but we'll see more. We'll find out more tomorrow.
Shout out to my boy Hefe Bossed Up, man. Please fuck with my boy, hottest rapper out coming out of Buffalo right now besides Benny. Man, show him love. He doing shows left and right. He touring all around the fucking country right now, man. Please show love to my boy Hefe Bossed Up. Yo, comment in the joint real quick to show how the people can follow you, my man. Shout out, yo, Hamlin. I mean, what? He balling out, man. The Hamlin Island, he going in. He definitely stepping up when Poyer Hyde is out. So we're gonna see what we're gonna do against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense. And it really comes down to the Bills offense. Can Josh Allen jump back on that horse and put up the points that he was putting? I mean, we still question about Gabe Davis. We're gonna see. My boy, the real Hefe Bossed Up, man. Please follow my boy on Twitter, IG, all that good stuff, Facebook. Show him love. But we gonna see. We're gonna see what we got going on for our active list for Sunday. Let's dive right into it. What is your breakout players in your no-shows?
I don't know about any no-shows, but I need something from Vaughn, man. I need something from Von. I know he's opening things up for Groot and the boys, but
question you, but go ahead.
At some point, like I need you. I mean, I don't want to say he's been bad because from everything I've watched, they're doubling him, sometimes tripling him. But
that's the thing when you don't have Ed Oliver, Jordan Phillips, when you don't got them big boys on the front line, it's kind of hard. Our next big boy is Daquan Johnson, and he's a new guy and not really in the system. Jordan Phillips, he came off the first 2 games heavy in the backfield, making plays, making tackles for losses and sacks, man. And we kind of missed that. I mean, that fire with Ed Oliver and Jordan Phillips. So when you don't got them big boys clogging up the middle, it gets hard for your outside to contain and make a play. I mean, all they see is some nobodies. I ain't gonna call them nobodies, but not the starters in the middle of the defensive line. Okay, we're gonna lock up double, triple team Von Miller, Groot. I mean, let's contain him for a little bit and then make a play. That's how it goes down, man. We got to get our boys healthy and active.
Yeah, I just think we need a little more from Von. As far as offense, man, just keep doing what you're doing. Let's just score. You know, like just keep doing what you're doing. Baltimore's defense isn't the greatest right now either. So just do what you got to do, and let's not turn the ball over.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing. You got to be careful with that ball. Josh, don't be too loose with that ball. Don't be too aggressive. Feel like you have to make that play. Whatever. I mean, be cautious of you having a new center. Be more secure with that handoff, Josh, because at the end of the day, it does come down to you. You are a franchise player, best player on the team. You that playmaker. It does come down to you. It doesn't matter how many times the defense fuck up, special teams, or anybody else on the offense fuck up. Josh, it comes down to you. So let's talk about our hot takes. I feel like it's going to be another Josh and Stephon Diggs game. I mean, with injury talks with Gabe Davis, I mean, it could be Isaiah McKenzie. He didn't really come out last week. He had a phenomenal catch last week, but we're going to see what Ken Dorsey develop with McKenzie. But I feel like it's going to be another Josh and Stephon Diggs game. 100 plus, 120 plus, 7 plus receptions, touchdown or 2. I feel like Stephon Diggs is going to have another phenomenal game and capitalize where he belongs, where he's the number 1 receiver in the league.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna say, and this is just because I'm hoping.
All right, hold on. What the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about, bro?
I ain't hearing nothing about that.
We is not getting rid of Gabe Davis at all. We is not entertaining that. No, we not entertaining that. Who? If we willing to get rid of Gabe Davis, I did not hear that, bro. I did not hear that whatsoever. I don't know where you heard that from. Please tell me your source. Please tell me your source, because no. I say no. I don't have no connections with the Bills organization. I got no ears. I'm telling you as a fan, fuck no. We is not getting rid of him. Nope.
Why are we even talking about this?
At all. I mean, let's talk about Saquon Barkley. I know you was a big advocate about trying to bring Saquon
to whatever. That's I feel like that's a discussion for another day. That's
I mean, I feel like Saquon doesn't really. I mean, he obviously will improve the running back room, but I don't feel like it will make that much of a difference because our line is so fucked up, and then we are a passing offense. The offense go through Josh. I'd rather give the ball to Josh than Saquon Barkley. But I mean, he's having a phenomenal couple games with the Giants. He's looking like he's been looking for the best couple of years when he was breaking out. So, but I do not want to give up a second round pick as they was projecting for Saquon. No, I'd rather chase after what they've been saying for Harrison Smith for safety. I'd rather entertain that than anything.
Yeah.
So you talking about per Jordan Schultz? I mean, it's all speculation and it's all.
Who is Jordan Schultz? Who?
Like
I'm not, and I'm not even trying to hate on your boy. Like I mean, he probably did see it, but like who? If it ain't coming from any of the big dudes, I ain't worried about it.
Not Rappaport or something like that. Well, I mean, it's all talk. I mean, people say what they got to say, and they talk to whoever they got to talk, and they get wherever they hear, and they gonna report it. So, he says ESPN analyst who broke the Von Miller news. So, I mean, it sounds familiar. Jordan Schultz, yeah, definitely sound familiar. I feel like he big time, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's very unlikely that we're willing to get rid of Gabe Davis. I mean, that Kansas City game, 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I mean, not even Jerry Rice done it. He could have if he had an opportunity, but never did. So, I mean, Gabe Davis been tip-tap-toe Davis. Yeah, there's only one bad play that I can close to memory of Gabe Davis, and that's recently when he dropped that touchdown. I mean, it still was a touchdown. We could have challenged it. That's 2 feet in, and then dude popped it out, and he let go of the ball. But that's another story. But we'll see. Will we play Davis? I mean, when it comes to injuries, man, I want our guys to get healthy. So I don't want to force him. If he's 100%, 90%, yeah, play him. If not, no. No, we on that long-term run. I could care less about the first half of the season.
He said, how will you play? How will you pay, Gabe?
Oh, pay.
Don't have to worry about it. He's in his 3rd year of a rookie contract. We don't have to worry about that for another 2 more years.
Yeah, rookie contract. I mean, when you put his 5th-year deal, we'll see. We'll see. Honestly, it comes down to we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come across it. But
yeah, let's get back to where, because I was on a tangent there, and then you kind of like, yeah.
So yeah,
I don't even remember what I was gonna say, to be honest with you.
Gotcha. But we'll talk about hot takes, offense, defense. What you got in mind?
I'm just hoping for a running game this week, man. Let's just get a W.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at. Yeah,
Josh, in your fantasy, you want a running game.
Yeah, I want a running game.
Yeah, I mean, you already know I got big daddy Josh on my team, so I know I'm getting my points regardless.
Absolutely.
He gonna say, who would you keep? I mean, obviously Stephon. I'm paying Steph whatever money. I mean, he already got a contract for how many long? So
we already paid Steph. So there's, I mean,
we'll see.
No,
I'm gonna tell you my hot takes for defense. I mean, we need another Hall of Fame game. I won't say Hall of Fame game, but Von, like you said, Von definitely needs to step out this game. He need to shut shit down, be that closer that we need. Group, hopefully. I mean, I don't really know who's going to be on D tackle. If we're gonna get Jordan Phillips, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's out, or Ed Oliver. But we definitely need to limit Lamar Jackson. I don't foresee us shutting him down. It's gonna be a high scoring game. So let's just move on to our bold predictions with what's your score prediction? I'm gonna say like what 35-31 Bills. It's gonna be a high scoring game.
You took it right out of my head. That was my prediction too.
Yeah.
35-31 Bills.
Okay. So
I literally that was in my head when you said it. What'd you say?
Running or passing is gonna be more obviously passing, but how you feel about the run game in on Sunday?
It depends. I don't know. Like I'm hoping for a run game. I don't know. Like that's the thing. We don't know. Like we don't.
Well, let me ask you this:
we know what we're gonna get from Josh.
Do you feel like it's gonna be similar to Miami, where we got 60 passes?
I hope not. Yeah. I hope not. But I mean, it all depends on the way the game dictates, man. It all depends.
Rhino, what's going on, big dog? Appreciate you joining the chat, man. Yeah, McKenzie. I mean, I want to see him more on them sweeps, them drag routes. Get your speed going, man. Catch that ball and take it up that bitch up the sideline, man. We need to incorporate more Isaiah McKenzie in our offense, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know. I am Jamison Crowder as well.
Crowder. Yeah. Crowder, I see that.
What'd you bring him here for if you're not gonna throw the ball to him?
Yeah, we seen him good for the first game. Not as much as the second game against Titans. Third game against Miami, he was really kind of a no-show. McKenzie, I'm hoping for 2 touchdowns. I could see that. 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. I could see it. I could see it. Put money on that. I say put money on that, honestly. He says Singletary is unreliable and miss puzzles to me. Singletary is the Bills running back. He will make you miss in a phone booth. We will have a 5-yard loss, tackle in the backfield. He will get back to the line of scrimmage. Okay, all right. If you're talking about Moss, then yeah, I can feel that. But Moss been having a decent couple games. He's getting us in yards and breakout. The only thing about a run back is they don't have that breakout speed where they break out the first 5-10 yards. They can't take that bitch home because somebody falls behind them and takes them down. So we'll see.
Yeah. 35-31 Bills.
35-31 Bills. I mean, we both agree on that. That's so let's see that. Let's see Josh remain dominant in this league. He's gonna be clutch, he's gonna be precise. His limit on his hits. I mean, yeah, Josh does damage with his running, but I mean, we've seen what he did to the fucking Dolphins where he broke out the pocket, broke one dude, running up the middle of the field, boom, boom, boom. One dude going left, Josh going right. Give me an extra 5-10 yards and I'm gonna slide. That's what I want to see from Josh. I want to see him making dime passes. I want to see a solid run game. I don't want us to overpower our run and 4-speed, Singletary, Moss, and Cook. I just want them to be more efficient. I want the line to be more efficient. That's all I want.
Agreed.
So, ending thoughts on this game, man.
Let's go win. That's what we need to do.
Definitely want to see Josh slide more. 35-27 Bills. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it. Let's let our secondary definitely step up. Not even step up because they've been balling, man. It's not like they've been falling off. It's not like they've been slacking. We got some backups. Let them ball out, man. Next man up. Next man up. So other than that, man, it's your boy Julian J Mafia. As always, I got Big Cuz, Pedro Pizzi. Please like, share, follow, subscribe. Number love to everybody who tuned in tonight. Man, let's keep this shit grinding. Let's keep this shit rolling. We Mafia. Mafia mean family. And let's fucking go. Go Bills. Let's get a fucking go Bills. Cuz.
Go Bills.
Josh.
Go Bills.
Go
Love you, Josh Allen.
Embrace it, fellas. No group I'd rather go to war with than the ones right here, man. Love y'all. Win on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Jamar.
Yeah.
Hamlin, if you're talking about D Hamlin interception, I fuck with that. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it. Other than that, man, go Bills. We love y'all, man. Let's tune in Monday night for our post game show. Let's get this shit rocking. Anybody, Bills Mafia, yo, anybody. You don't even have to be Bills Mafia. Hit me up, inbox me at MafiaTalk Bills on Twitter, MafiaTalk ABFP on Facebook, YouTube. Send me a message. Send Big Cuz a message if you want to tune in on Mafia Moments.
Yes, sir.
I'm a Bills fan. I just interviewed my boy, the King, Jay Spence. He real big with the Buffalo Fanatics or Rumblings or whatever the fuck he got going on. Man, please show love. Code of conduct, man. I'm sorry. Code of conduct, man. Big things with my boy, Jay Spence, man. Please fuck with him. Number love. So tune in. Sometimes after the game, we're going to have that interview popping out and show number love. You want to join in for Mafia Moments? Tell me how you became a fan, man. Fuck with me. Hit me up, and we're going to get this shit going. But other than that, man, go Bills. I love you, Josh, and let's fucking get it.
Let's go.